A year or so ago, I posted a video on my barn door winch that I made here, and I'll post a link to that for you if you're interested in seeing that. But what it does is it opens the doors. If you watch that video, you'll see it opens the doors and closes the doors in my barn according to the sun. You know, so when the sun goes down, it closes them, and then when the sun comes up in the morning, it raises them all. And so I just wanted to show you an add-on here. So what happens is I was having trouble with the goats. They would mess around outside, and then the doors would close and they would get locked out. So I needed to come up with a way to fix that, and here's what I did. Okay, so I've got these two troughs right here, and they stick their heads through and eat out of those. There's one on that side of the barn, and then there's another one on this side of the barn. There's a goat there ready to get some food. She's going to demonstrate for you here in a minute. And anyway, let me show you with this one over here. Okay, so the way this works is this is hinged right there, and you can see that bucket going up and down. It just goes up to a pulley, and that's the counterweight. So when I pull this down, these magnetic latches, there's one at each end, they latch and they cover that up. So you fill that trough with food, and then when the sun goes down, it activates the winches for the doors. But what it does is it activates a delay relay, and so what happens is, and I'll demonstrate this for you here in a minute, but it activates an alarm bell so that it tells the goats, hey, the doors are getting ready to close. And then they know to run in here, because in like a minute's time this door's going to open and they'll get to have food. So these latches, I'll link to these latches in case you're interested in them, but these are, you can get them on different voltages. These work on 12 volts DC, and so when they finally do activate, it flies up like that. The goats can stick their heads through and they can eat. Okay, so let me demonstrate that for you. So normally I come down here and do this at a time when the goats aren't in here, but so you put the food in, get your head back, and then you close it down. Okay, so now they can't get to it here. So now let me go activate the door control as if it were the sun was going down. So the trough opens up, they run in here, they start eating, and that bell's ringing. In case they were outside and didn't know what was going on in here, they'll come running in. They'll start eating. Then after, I think it's like a minute or so, that bell will turn off and the doors will close. And all the doors close. And then they're all in here locked up for the night. Problem solved. So you got to get around, you know, these goats that I've got right now really aren't all that bright. So, but anyway, this takes care of the problem. Well, I hope you found that interesting. I think it's kind of a cool thing. But anyway, as usual, thank you for watching.